In this passage from chapter 13, page 273 of The Secret Life of Bees, Lily deals with the emotions of seeing her mother's belongings. Kid uses internal thought and a shift in point of view to change Lily's attitude about her mother from harsh to more tender and loving. Lily's internal thoughts and her attitude towards her mother is first shown on line 8, when Lily thought, "I will never look in that mirror." At this point, her attitude towards her mother is shown as harsh. It also shows that Lily has feelings of hate towards her mother after learning that her mother had abandoned her. We see Lily's tone begin to shift on line 13 when she says, "I wondered if she brushed her hair 100 strokes every day." This shows that Lily becomes more inquisitive. This also shows that she's not quite feeling as mean towards her mother and that she's starting to like her more and have less feelings of hate. Lily's tone and attitude towards her mother is further shifted when Kid shifts the point of view of the passage on lines 22 to 25. It shifts from Lily's point of view, or first-person point of view, to second-person point of view. It speaks directly to the reader when Lily thought that no matter how hard you tried, no matter how many jars of honey you threw, no matter how much you thought you could leave your mother behind, she would never disappear from the tender places in you. This shows that Lily talking directly to the reader. This shows Lily almost asking herself questions and reassuring herself that there's no way that her mother could leave her. The word choice shifts from words like I and me, which are first-person point of view, to you and your, which are second-person point of view, to help convey the message further. At this point in the reading, we see Lily assuring herself that it wasn't her fault and that her mother couldn't really leave her. Couldn't really leave her. Lily tells herself that no matter how hard she tries or no matter what happens, there's no way her mother could just leave her behind and disappear. Her mother will always be with her regardless of what happens. Lily's attitude begins to shift in the passage to more loving and caring without feelings of hate. This is a big step for Lily because suddenly on her journey in this Bildungsroman novel, she realizes that there's no point in being mean and harsh towards her mother and that she should just be loving and caring regardless of what she believes happened. The passage shifts in this short passage, her tone shifts dramatically from the start to the end. At the beginning, she has very harsh thoughts about her mother and refuses to look at her belongings. However, by the end of the passage, Lily is embracing her mother's things with a loving and tender attitude. Lily's attitude dramatically changes in the passage as she starts to feel more loving towards her mother and decides to rid herself of the harsh thoughts that she was thinking before.